Hey everyone, thanks for joining us again. Today we're going to be coloring a page in our Endangered Species of Manitoba coloring book. And this lesson is going to be loosely based on good child rearing, obedience, and cleanliness. Now, we have one of the great mothers of the wild, and that is the mama polar bear. And you can see she's taking care of her little baby. So I'm going to show you how to color this one right now. Okay, so we're going to need our Endangered Species coloring book. And we're going to turn to the first coloring book page that has the mama and the baby polar bear. So the colors that we're going to need are gray, black, blue-green, blutiful, blue, and that's it. Okay, so since the northern lights are in the sky in the background, that means that it's nighttime. So to make a nice nighttime sky, we're going to turn our book around so we can reach, and we're going to use black. Now, these stripy things in the sky, these are northern lights. So we're going to leave these empty for now because we're going to come back with another color later. So we're going to take our black and we're going to do the spaces in between those northern lights. And we're looking for a nice dark black, like it's the middle of the night. Gonna fill that in. And we're gonna do the same for all of these empty spaces. So I'm a pretty quick colorer, but if you're not quite as fast as me, you can pause your video and then press play again once you're done coloring your black sky. And I'm going to leave a little space around our polar bear name so that you can still read it. See, this part of the coloring is not the most exciting part, so, oh, I broke my crayon. That was pretty exciting. So I'm doing this part first to get it out of the way, and soon we'll be getting to the fun and colorful bits of the coloring. Okay, next one. Remember, if you are taking longer than me, you can pause the video. Oh no. Okay, so we're almost done this night sky. And if any parts are not dark enough for you, you can go over, color over them again. If you miss some spaces or there's some gaps, you can always go back and darken it up. Okay, so I'm done with this night sky. So next, I'm going to take our yellow-green color, and I'm going to start filling in the center of these northern lights, and we're going to leave a little bit of space on each edge. I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to try not to break my crayon again. Okay, so you can see how I'm leaving some space on the edge. We're going to do that all the way through to the end of the Northern Light streamer. Make sure there's space on the outer edges. I'm going to do that on all three of them. Okay, and a little more here. Okay, and our last one, this one's a little smaller, so be extra careful because it'll be harder to leave a space on that little one. Okay, now we're going to take our green yellow and that empty space on your Northern Light streamer. We're going to fill it in with this color, and we're going to smush this color right back into that green. And then it's going to give us a nice glowing effect. If you've ever seen the Northern Lights, they are glowing, they're bright, and they dance around in the sky. And you usually only see them in the winter, but sometimes you can see them at other times of the year. Okay, so now we have some bright Northern Lights. We're going to take our book and flip it right back around. And now we're going to put some nice shadows on these sleeping bears, the mama bear and the baby bear. So we're going to use our gray, and we're going to put some underside shadows on this polar bear, because polar bears are white, so you don't have to color them in, but I'll show you how to get some nice shadowing so you get a nice 3D effect. So you're going to find the body parts, and you're going to color the underside of the body part, not the whole thing, just the underside. And the belly, we're going to do a little bit more because the belly is the most shadowed area, because there's an arm and a leg creating a shadow on each side. And you bring it up a little further. And if you want to press very gently on the edge, you can soften out the edge of your shadow so it's not so dark. And under the mama's chin, under her nose, the baby's chin, and the mama bear's nose would be making a shadow on the baby because the baby is underneath the mom's head. So we're going to put a shadow there. Same with on the mama's neck. Anywhere you think would be dark with something covering it, you put a little shadow. There, I think I like that so far. Now we're going to do these snowy hills in the very far background. So we're going to need two blues. We're going to need our regular blue and our blutiful. And what we're going to do is we're going to use each color taking turns so the same color is not next to each other. I'll show you. If you remember from our caribou video, that snow at nighttime, it kind of looks blue rather than white, so that's why we're using these blues for these far away snowy hills. Now see how I'm taking turns with the colors? It gives that nice effect that there's hills forming, all different heights, all different sizes, because of the different colors give that effect. And they look like dark snowy hills off in the distance. And we're going to do the same thing underneath the mama and baby bear. So let's use our brighter one on the bottom and our dark one on the top. Oopsie. Okay. Now if you want, you can use one of your blues to fill in this area here, but I decided to leave it out just so we can read our nice paragraph and see everything very clearly. And there you go. A nice little polar bear, mama bear, northern lights. Thanks for watching.